There are a lot of people in the world who will say from time to time that weight loss surgery is the easy way out. And people say all the time, oh, no, no, it's not the easy way out. But I'll tell you, that's not even really the point about it. Most people who have weight loss surgery don't just do it because they're heavy. They usually have something else that's driving the boat. In my case, it was diverticulitis. That's where your large intestine gets thinned out, and it's like you get bubbles, pouches in the sides of the intestines. It's kind of like a blowout on a inner tube of a tire. The thing is, if you actually get a micropore or a blowout, you just die. And when you're really, really, really big, it's very hard for them to even do the surgery. So, and the surgery is removal of the colon. Not a fun thing, because the colonoscopy, the bag, the ostomy bag, not cool. So that was my problem. Other people have heart issues. There's so many things, diabetes, a number of things. And we go through this mainly to cut our risk factors. And sometimes we end up cutting out the disease completely. And it's been, oh golly, how many months for me? Hang on, let me calculate. Okay, 18 months in 2 days. Is that right? Wow. Since my vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery. And depending upon the day, I've lost between 121 and 125 pounds. And I feel real good. And sometimes I still think, I haven't lost enough, or, I have all these negative thoughts about myself. And I need to step back and I need to remind myself why I had the surgery, because I never even conceived it for myself. My doctor, my gastric doctor told me, not gastric as far as bariatric, but my gastrointestinal surgeon told me, have this or another kind of surgery and lose 100 pounds. So I did. And I went through that 6-month period of figuring out everything and getting all the testing. They shoved tubes everywhere, sleep study and all that stuff. In fact, the nights when I'm wearing what I'm supposed to be wearing, I'm still wearing my CPAP. I didn't wear it last night and ended up waking up with a terrible headache. But here I am in bed because I'm sidelined again by something that I ate that's caused a flare-up of this disease. And we don't know at this point. We're fingers crossed that maybe it's not going to rise to the level of diverticulitis. Maybe it's just going to be an irritation and an inflammation. Maybe I'm not going to end up, maybe I caught it soon enough. Part of what's good about this surgery is because I eat less than I used to. If I cram the wrong food in that's going to irritate the colon, at least I haven't crammed as much in as I might have beforehand. So fortunately the pain is receding. Things are starting to move again in a good way, and I'm resting. And I don't have a fever, so time will tell. If the pain keeps going down and doesn't spike up, hopefully I can avoid a CAT scan and a hospital stay and the IVs and the horrible medicines that they put you on. Cipro, which it's a good antibiotic, but we're not supposed. Who wants to be on these things? And Flagyl, which is an anti-parasitic, which is a dreadful pill. I'll tell you what, if there was anything in your system living and you take Flagyl, forget it. It's gone. And, it usually ends up with me battling a horrific yeast infection afterwards. It's just, but there's no easy way out of being overweight. And the things that we do to our bodies in pursuit of our eating ambitions are lifetime things. Many of them are irreversible. So here we are. And this is just a reminder that I'm leaving for myself. For the next time I start getting down on myself about belly fat or not being skinny enough or whatever, I need to remember that I'm doing this for my health. I'm not doing it to fit into a particular size of jeans. And I could still use some prayers for getting over this episode. And I'm on clear liquids for as long as I can manage them. Hopefully for 4 or 5 days anyway, to let the irritation subside. It's real hard though. It's real hard with a family that's eating all kinds of food. My husband is very sweet. Brought home peanut butter M&Ms last night to help me feel better. So I had chicken broth. It's all in the choices.